car's frame is the fundamental component upon which the rest of the vehicle is built. A vehicle's frame is made up of two main rails that run the length of the vehicle and are joined at different points by a number of cross members. Even though each make and model of car has a slightly different frame design than the next, they all have the same function. Every part of a car, including the body and drivetrain, is attached to this central framework at one point during construction. Specialty body mounts are used to attach a vehicle's body to the frame underneath. The engine and transmission of a car are secured in place by frame-supported mounts. Essentially, a car would not exist without a well-built frame. Additionally, specific angles are carefully incorporated into the design of vehicle frames, which in turn affects features like front-end geometry and driveline inclination. A variety of drivability-related problems can arise from even the smallest variation in these angles. Watch the video to learn how to spot frame damage on a vehicle and how much it's going to cost to repair it. It's Max the Car Guy. Subscribe and let's get started. Non-uniform bends in frame. Generally speaking, frame damage should be suspected if a bend in one frame rail differs from the bend in the rail on the opposite side of the vehicle. The majority of manufactured bends in frame rails are very uniform in appearance and identical from one side of a vehicle to the other. Unnaturally positioned suspension components. Take your business elsewhere if a cursory look inside a car's wheel well reveals a shock or strut that is canted at an odd angle that differs from that at the other end of the same axle. The location of a vehicle's suspension mounting points may have changed due to significant frame damage, as indicated by shock or strut misalignment or unnatural positioning. Drastically altered alignment. There are several reasons why the front end of a car can be out of alignment, but severe misalignment, which is readily apparent to the unaided eye, usually indicates that there has been frame damage. Sellers who assure you that a quick alignment will fix the car in question are not to be trusted. Ill-fitting components. If several body panels and related parts of a car seem to be poorly fitted and finished, there's a strong possibility that significant frame damage is the cause. Sometimes, even a door that won't close can be a sign that there are more significant problems present. Moreover, frame damage may make it impossible for you to open or close your car's hood. This is particularly true if every one of these panels and parts looks brand new but binds badly when moved. The location of a vehicle's body mounts has frequently been altered due to distortions in the vehicle's frame. Irregular tire wear. There are several reasons why tires may wear down frequently. Nonetheless, there's a good chance that frame damage is the cause if multiple wear patterns are seen on the tires of the same car. When a vehicle's tires are damaged to the extent that it changes its geometry, they frequently track unevenly on the road. Extremely strange tread wear is nearly always the result of this. The degree of damage determines whether auto frame repair is economically feasible. A car's frame can be fixed in some circumstances, especially if the damage is not too severe. In other, more common cases, frame damage cannot be reconciled in any way. It is not always possible or safe to make the necessary repairs when frame damage is severe enough to require a significant investment of time, money, and effort. A previously repaired frame is never as strong as it was before it was damaged, and the cost of these repairs would probably be higher than that of most cars when taken as a whole. Therefore, even in the unlikely event that a frame could be fixed, doing so would be extremely risky. Because of this, a lot of shops are quick to reject the idea of fixing any frame that they consider to be too altered or warped. Repair cost. Frame damage repair costs can range greatly from one extreme to the other and are primarily determined by how severe the damage is. Almost always, in order to make precise repairs, a car must be positioned on a specialized piece of machinery called a frame rack. These kinds of services are never inexpensive and usually take some time to finish. Damage limited to suspension mounts, which are typically welded or riveted in place at the factory, is priced at the lowest end. Even these kinds of repairs can be highly expensive. Labor costs typically fall between $100 and $200. Even worse, the cost of repairing extra cosmetic damage that would have also resulted from such a collision is not included in this estimate. The cost of fixing a seriously damaged or twisted frame is at the other end of this price range. This kind of repair can easily cost more than $10,000 before any external cosmetic parts are changed. Such extensive repairs are rarely possible, so few cars receive them. Hope the information was helpful for you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.